The first thing people notice about Meech isn't his personality, it's his shadow. When this giant dog walks towards someone, his size gets their attention before he even reaches them. Then they see his face, and somehow the giant dog is usually looking at them like he desperately wants to be their best friend. Meech weighs around 150 pounds, but he has never behaved like a dog that knows he's enormous. He still wants to be treated like a little puppy. If someone is sitting nearby, Meech wants to squeeze in beside them. If someone is petting him, he'll stay there as long as possible. And if there's a lap available, he'll seriously consider climbing onto it. He doesn't seem to understand why everyone starts laughing. I brought Meech home when he was still a puppy. He already had a big head, giant paws, and those adorable wrinkles that made him impossible to resist. I knew he would grow, I just didn't expect him to become the giant he is today. Watching that transformation has been hilarious. Every few months, Meech seemed to unlock another level of size, but his personality stayed exactly the same. He still gets excited over attention, he still follows me around, and he still wants to be wherever I am. His stubborn side is another story. There was a time when I decided Meech shouldn't sleep in my bedroom. He didn't protest. Instead, he sat outside the door, quietly, patiently, waiting. He knew eventually I would open it, and he was right. Now he sleeps in my room, and sometimes I wake up to find him taking up an unbelievable amount of space. He'll be lying beside me with his head resting comfortably, looking completely innocent. It's almost impossible to remember that this is a 150-pound dog. Meech has the same attitude when he's outside. If the weather is nice, he doesn't want the day to end. I'll call him from the house, and he'll turn around and look at me. Then he stays exactly where he is. I can call him again and again, but Meech has already made his decision. He wants a few more minutes outside. Eventually, he gets up and comes inside when he's ready. That's just how he does things. But there's something much more meaningful about the way Meech interacts with strangers. Some people become nervous when they see him. They don't know his personality yet. All they see is a huge Bullmastiff standing in front of them. Then Meech walks closer. His tail starts wagging, his head lowers, and he gently places it against their hand. He's asking for a pet, nothing more. At the dog park, this happens all the time. Other dogs might be running around, but Meech is often busy greeting their owners. He'll walk over to someone new and wait for affection like they've known each other forever. And that's usually when the fear disappears. People realize that the giant dog they were worried about is actually incredibly gentle. He doesn't want to scare anyone. He doesn't need to show how strong he is. He just wants to be loved. That's what makes Meech so special. His body says powerful, his personality says cuddle me, and somehow those two things exist perfectly together. I've learned that a dog's appearance can tell you almost nothing about its heart. Meech looks like the kind of dog that could intimidate an entire room, but inside he's still the same soft puppy who wants to sleep beside his favorite person. He wants attention from strangers, he wants to stay outside a little longer, and he wants everyone around him to know that he's a good boy. Meech may have grown into a massive dog, but he never grew out of the part that matters most, his sweetness, his loyalty, and that innocent puppy heart. Maybe that's why people who meet him never forget him. They came expecting to see a giant dog. Instead, they discovered a giant heart. If Meech's story touched you, don't forget to like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel for more heartwarming animal stories.